Now, as you all know, Alex Jones and InfoWars, they have always fancied themselves anti-establishment, right? Like, that's the whole thing. We're against the globalists. We're going to make sure that the globalists are stopped. We're against the New World Order. We're against the Illuminati. We're going to make sure that we bring back freedom to America. He's always been that kind of a guy, right? He acts like an outsider. He claims he's anti-establishment and anti-elitist, right? But there's always been a problem with that view. It's not true, especially ever since 2016 rolled around. You had Alex Jones decided, I'm going to hop on Trump's nuts and I'm going to ride him for a decade. And that's what he's done. And so you're in this weird position, and this is the same position the Rogan sphere is in, where they still want to conceptualize themselves as outsiders and truth tellers and going after the man. But in reality, like, you are the man. Or at the very least, you're adjacent to the man and you support the man. There's not a single thing about Trump that's actually anti-establishment. He's just a disgusting, bloated, fascist buffoon who's setting up concentration camps and destroying the economy and bombing random countries. And if you support him, you support the establishment, full stop. You support the id of the establishment, the worst aspects of the establishment. So Alex Jones, over the years, he's just gotten worse and worse at hiding it. He just has. So now, I mean, there's no difference between him and Fox News. He's just a lower IQ, dumber version of Fox News that makes up more shit. That's what he is. So here we have a segment he just did on his show this week, and I think this speaks for itself. This is a guy who came up railing against George W. Bush, railing against Dick Cheney, railing against the neocons and the regime change wars, and now he says this today.
Now, I don't like any of these wars, not Gulf War, not Gulf II, not Afghanistan, all of it. I've been against all these wars, Ukraine war, all of it. But if you look at U.S. doctrine and wars that we fought before that were right, it's in Latin America. This is our sandbox. And Venezuela is a communist dictatorship with the biggest oil reserves per square foot in the world. Their people are absolute slaves. And I don't like regime change, but they are manipulating our elections. They are flooding us with fentanyl. And if there were surgical strikes to take out the communists, there'd be an uprising and they could have elections and it would be a good thing.
I'm against all the regime change wars except this one, and this one is going to be different. Trust me, believe me, this one is actually for good reasons. Don't even worry about that. You complete and utter disgusting fucking fraud. You disgusting fraud. Even the idea, like, he pretends like this is about noble reasons why we... Are you fucking stupid? Are you fucking stupid, or are you getting paid? Are you in on it? Because the fact of the matter is, this ain't got nothing to do with freedom or democracy or being the good guys or whatever. This has to do with, we want your fucking oil. This has to do with the Cold War mindset of, like, you're on our side of the world. You're relatively close to us, so now we own you. That's not how it works, you dumb fat bitch. The way it works is, would it work in reverse? Like, hey, they could say to us, if they have more guns and they have more power, could they say to us, like, now we're going to overtake you because you're near us? No, we'd say that's fucking ridiculous. We're a sovereign country. That's right. And so the fuck are they. So are they. I'm against the regime change wars, but... Can you imagine uttering those words? I'm against the regime change wars, but... You know there's some bullshit coming after the but word. You know that for sure. And that's what he's delivering.
I'm not one to ever push offensive stuff, but they started.
I'm not one to ever push offensive stuff, but... Please, Alex.
So I'm not one to ever push offensive stuff, but they started it, so it's really defense.
Did Venezuela attack the Hamptons the other day? Is that what happened? Did Venezuela launch on Nebraska? Did they invade Nebraska? Did I miss something? Is the Venezuelan Navy, closing in on the Pacific Northwest, going towards Seattle? Are they marching to Seattle? What are you talking about? Are they going to bring back Chaz, the fucking, like, anarchist utopia that was created in the middle of, what was it, Portland or Seattle? I don't remember. Like, what are you talking about? You would have to be the dumbest person on the planet to believe that. Oh yes, this is defensive because Venezuela was attacking us. What? You said to yourself, they got their own problems over there, bro. They got their own problems. They don't have the capacity or the ability to do anything aggressive against the U.S. Everybody knows they're not doing it. Like, this is your anti-war hero. Come get your anti-war, anti-establishment hero, right-wingers. That's the thing I'm trying to explain to right-wingers. Fundamentally, there is no such thing as being right-wing and anti-establishment. Not possible. It is by definition not possible. Because right-wingers, by their very nature, have to defend the establishment. Right-wingers, by their very nature, They don't critique power. They don't question power. They want to validate the systems of hierarchy and dominance. They want to verify that. They want to make sure that this is how we move into the future. They like the systems of hierarchy and dominance, and if anything, they think we should double and triple down on those systems. To be anti-system, anti-establishment, anti-elite is left-wing. There's no other way around it. That's why all that bullshit about the right is now punk rock. My ass cheeks they are. No, they're fucking not.
So I'll say it. I am for removing the Venezuelan dictatorship.
Oh my God. I can't stand these people. They always make an exception for what's happening now, right? It's always like, oh, I was against that one in the past that we all agree was bad now, but the one that's happening now, I'm for it. It's like, and this is going to be a fucking catastrophe too, and in a decade, Alex Jones is going to pretend to be against this, right? They're all so full of shit. And by the way, a lot of these guys did the same shit. And not Alex on this particular question, but a lot of the people who were posturing as anti-war, they were in favor of the Iraq war when it happened. And what does that show you? That shows you when the next war comes around, they're willing to justify it and rationalize it and be on the wrong side. And then a decade in the future, they'll flip on that one again and pretend like they were right all along.
But by the extension, the cartels back down and have basically slashed fentanyl production 90+%. I mean, they're killing their own people that do it. That's well known. And even in the mainstream news. So it's kind of like Trump. I'm going to come get you in Mexico now because of what you did before. And the CIA was basically allowing all that, running a lot of it under Obama and then under Trump's nose. And then, with Biden, it got worse. So by that extension, I mean, for those who don't know,
he's just flat out making shit up now, by the way.
Trudeau allows the use of it. It's decriminalized. And they turned a blind eye to its production. Most of it comes out of Canada now.
That is a total lie. He's talking about fentanyl. Total fucking lie. And now is he running cover for Trump invasion of Canada, which Trump threatened to do? Is he going to do Greenland next? Is he going to do Panama? Because he's a fucking imperialist colonizer piece of shit is what he is. This is imperialism. This is colonization. All of a sudden, when it's Trump, he loves all the wars Trump wants to do.
Yeah, do we have a right to go blow up the cartels? Yeah. But they rolled over, basically. Venezuela is the 800-pound gorilla.
What the fuck are you saying? Venezuela is the 800-pound gorilla. Yeah, they're really threatening us. They're really threatening us. It cost them $17,000 to get a loaf of bread. Oh, they're really threatening us. They're on their way, locked and loaded. Do these people fucking hear themselves? Trump can vomit out any fucking bullshit he wants, any dumbass policy he wants, and these assholes go out there and clap like, my president's gonna lower the cost of medication 1,400,000%. That's where we're at. Now you're defending a war with Venezuela. By the way, it's not even just Venezuela. He's also defending it with Mexico. More on that in a second.
So, whether you're for it or not, it's about to happen, in my view. And that's why you see Maduro trying to kiss ass and, oh, Trump, you're good. Hey, Biden told me to ship all the criminals up there. I got the documents. You got them too. Yeah, we know that.
Oh, my God. So, as you can see here, this is from Alex. Breaking. U.S. military prepares attacks on Mexican cartels, Central South American cartels, and Venezuela's criminal communist regime. And he's in favor of it. He's cheering for it. Now, what's the reality? Well, if only Trump had previously said out in the open what the deal is. Here we go.
We're buying oil from Venezuela. When I left, Venezuela was ready to collapse. We would have taken it over. We would have gotten all that oil. It would have been right next door.
He wanted to steal the oil. Nobody should be surprised. This is what he said about Syria, too. He said, we're occupying a third of Syria to, quote, steal the oil. He's openly said this about Iraq. He would say, to the victor go the spoils, right? To the victor go the spoils. We should have taken all the oil. We should have taken the oil from Iraq. He's not hiding it. He's saying, I'm a gangster imperialist thug, and I get to steal your shit, and you can shut the fuck up about it. Now, if it worked in the other direction, oh my God, he'd lose it. If New Zealand was stealing our shit, if Iran was stealing our shit, if fill in the blank with whatever country you want was stealing our shit, oh my God, we'd press that nuclear red button in an instant. But when it's us taking your shit, that's fine. And my anti-establishment, anti-war heroes like fucking Alex Jones are out there to coddle his nuts and do his propaganda for him.
But now we're buying oil from Venezuela, so we're making a dictator very rich. Can you believe this? Nobody can believe it.
There you have it. Your anti-war, anti-establishment hero, anti-elite hero, cannot wait, is horny for the next war. And everybody should save that clip of Alex Jones saying that, because there will come a day, if they really follow through with this, there will come a day where, again, people will be looked at like the monsters that they are if they supported this. Isn't it funny? On a long enough timeline, the left is correct about everything. Isn't that funny? You know, when you look at, for example, gay marriage. I mean, now it's over 60% of the country. Well, of course, yeah. Why? Why should if a man and a woman can get married, why can't a man and a man? Why can't a woman and a woman? Isn't love love? Shouldn't people just be able to be happy? Shouldn't they all get the same tax benefits? And shouldn't we treat them equally under the law? Everybody now, okay, sure. The left was right about that. The Iraq War, exact same thing. Everybody after a while was like, yeah, Saddam Hussein didn't attack us, and he didn't have any connections to Osama bin Laden whatsoever. So I don't know, why did we attack them? And even if he had weapons of mass destruction, which he didn't, it's not like he was going to use them immediately. It's not like what? He was about to launch on Tampa? What are we talking about? So think about it, man. Think about it. I mean, what a mess. Holy shit. Holy shit. We always end up being right. And in the moment, the conservatives always end up being wrong. And here's Alex Jones. But unfortunately, what will continue to happen is all the right-wing baboons online will still pretend like Alex is anti-elite, anti-establishment, and he's just a truth teller laying out the facts. And they'll overlook the fact that he's wrong about this and he's wrong about countless things because he's sucking up to Daddy Trump, just like he also, for a long time, was sucking up to Daddy Elon as well. And these people sell their souls on a regular basis because they don't have any principles of their own. They don't have an ideology of their own. They don't have policy preferences of their own. All he has is conspiracy theory garbage and mainstreaming himself by hopping on the Trump train. But thankfully, all that is fucking falling apart as we speak because Trump has destroyed this country so thoroughly in like 7 or 8 months that he's been in office that a lot of these people who hopped on that bandwagon are now they're being looked at as the fools and clowns that they are. Hey y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop and watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.